Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Getting the cards all messed up. This is our daily reading. It is Thursday. Hope you all are doing fantastic. I'm going to use the Somnia for the reading and the original edition for clarifying. Taking a look at current situation and the influences around that. And let's jump in here. Let's go. So, current situation, please. The Star, present influence. Three of Wands, future influence. Eight of Cups, what we don't see. Seven of Wands, what to look for. Queen of Coins, unexpected. Knight of Wands, challenge. Knight of Swords, strength. King of Swords, where does this lead? Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, advice. Page of Cups, bottom of the deck is King of Wands. We got lots of kings here. We've got, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands. So, I mean, there's an odd feeling to me about choices just with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands. Same cards with different suits is always interesting. Well, let's get into it. I'm not nothing's jumping out at me right yet. Especially about that Eight of Cups. But anyway, I feel like this is definitely, well, there's a feeling to me about, for some of you, absolutely could be a person, someone that has a lot of energy, a lot of passion, but someone that's pretty mature as well. Male or female, doesn't really matter. Let's see how this guy fits in. I feel like this also could be it could be something that you're looking for, because I feel like with the Star there's like this feeling of hope. Definitely feeling like, I feel like right now you're in a place where you're really reaching for your dreams. And with the Three of Wands as the influence in the now and the present, the reason why the Star is here is because I feel like the Three of Wands, the ships are coming in, you're starting to feel things, you're starting to say, oh, okay, this could really work, this could really happen. And so you're allowing yourself to, dream a little bit. I like that the Star's here, because ultimately, no matter what situation you're in, the Star is a good placement. To me, it's like a place of heading where we're supposed to. To me, this is a very divine card. So I feel like, you're like in a position where you feel like things are starting to come together. You're starting to see things come to fruition. Let's pull, let's clarify the Star, please. Tell me more about the Star. The Eight of Cups is interesting here. To turn your back on that kind of feeling is odd to me. So we'll look more into that. The Star, okay, King of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Devil. So this is definitely, I feel like, well, with the King of Cups here is where this leads. So I feel like you will, you're not giving up, okay? So you're going, okay, nope, I'm not giving up. I'm going to do whatever I can, because this is important to me, and I'm attached to this situation. I don't think this is negative, especially clarifying the Star, because I feel like you're realizing that you're going to fight for something here, and you realize that you need to. Now, if this is a bad addiction, you're going to realize that it's not going to, you know, it's not good for you. You'll know what to do. Otherwise, if it's not that, it is understanding that this attachment is a real attachment, especially with the Five of Swords here. There's something to me. Now, the Five of Swords can be about deception, not deception, but kind of lying and not being honest. Not necessarily trying to deceive, but maybe playing dishonestly. But, and that could be, I mean, but I feel like in this deck, I do not feel the Five of Swords is that. I feel like it's more the idea of, yeah, this is unfair. I'm tied up. I'm trying to reach these swords, but I have to have this, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get there. It has to do with the King of Cups here. Now, the King of Cups will clarify that at the end, but I feel like that is either a feeling or somebody. I do feel like it could be somebody with all of these kings hanging out here. There's something to be said about that. So the Three of Wands, seeing our ships come in, looking at what's happening, starting to see, things finally come together. What is this Three of Wands, please? Tell me about the Three of Wands. What is this? Ace of Wands. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. It's a new, definitely. Like, there's something new here, and it's totally like, okay, I get it now with the High Priestess smack in the middle between the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning that is forming. I think also it could be a better understanding of things with the High Priestess right in the middle there. Understanding this opportunity or new direction is, you'll understand exactly what needs to be done with this new energy. Now, you've got the High Priestess, so to me that's a good sign no matter what, especially given that there may be, having that Three of Wands there tells me that, you've been working through this, but I like that you will have the answers with the High Priestess smack in the middle of those two aces. The Eight of Cups. So, it's walking away from something that no longer serves you. And I'm curious because maybe the Three of Wands is what you're seeing and makes you realize that it's okay to walk towards something else. Or let's see, what is the Eight of Cups, please? There's really no negative cards here. The Seven of Wands could be a little bit difficult, but not hard. Eight of Cups, Queen of Coins, Ace of Cups, Seven of Coins. I feel like there is something here about it's almost weird to me. It's like walking away from, there's something here about walking away from being, the Queen of Coins, but I feel like the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, right, is about, the work that you've done on something. And it has to do with something new. And it doesn't have to be love. It could be anything that's important to you and how you feel. The Queen of Coins or Pentacles, whatever you want to call them, is also in the what to look for. I think there's a feeling of the Eight of Cups energy in the future will feel like, okay, so honestly, I think it's okay. Now I know exactly what I want to do. I do, because when we looked back at the Three of Wands, that was two aces, right? With the High Priestess in the middle. And that High Priestess is important. And once you can see what's happening here with the Three of Wands, which is, seeing those ships come in, seeing what's really happening, the Eight of Cups is, well, you know what? This is I need to go. I need to walk away from this, because maybe it's not exactly what you want. Now, it doesn't mean you're walking away from something new, right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, but I feel like what it is you understanding what needs to start, like what needs to happen. If that makes any sense, but I'm getting that overall feeling, because to me the Eight of Cups is also a very spiritual card, because we're taking faith that we will find something better. And even though we do it a lot throughout our life, it to me is more of a, you don't know where you're going here, not necessarily. All you know is something needs to, you need to walk away. And to me, that, I mean, especially with that High Priestess clarifying that Three of Wands, there's just a real feeling of, yeah, you know what you need to do. And I feel like that Eight of Cups is going, I'm gonna head towards something different, something new, different. um, it doesn't mean like you're giving up on your whole life. This is a daily reading. Now, I think for some of you this actually could be a pretty big epiphany, like where you're, oh wow, this will really make a difference in your life. We have the Seven of Wands in what you don't see. Now the Seven of Wands, to me, it can be about protecting your home, standing up for yourself, standing up, period. It feels mostly victorious to me, because it's the 6, 7, and 8. So the 6 is about recognition. Now when the 7 comes along, it can have to do with jealousy. So think about, you get recognized for something, 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands comes in, and this guy has to defend himself for getting that recognition. And it's not necessarily always about that, but you know how, and then it goes up to 8 of Wands, like just, going all out and going after something. So, there's a lot to be said about when you're standing up for yourself. It usually is because someone doesn't understand. And when they don't understand, they can be kind of like taking things that out of context. So tell me more about the Seven of Wands and putting you on the defensive. Hierophant, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So again, I'm going back to beliefs here with the Hierophant. Seven of Wands is protecting, you're protecting what you believe in. And I feel like with the Four of Cups here is, I think the reason why this is here is you don't realize that you may be protecting yourself from something, but because you're doing that, you're kind of leading yourself astray. And you may not be realizing that. I firmly believe this, whatever it is, and I'm going to stand by it. But the Four of Cups is you got to open your eyes. So I think maybe, and with the Hierophant, again, I'm going back to some more spiritual stuff, but I feel like that Seven of Wands is saying, are you really defending the right thing? This is something you don't see. Check out what you're really defending. Are you really doing justice for yourself and the situation, but more importantly for yourself? So then we have the Queen of Coins and what to look for. Let's clarify that guy. So this is, someone who really takes care of things, really takes care of their home. Their home's so important to them. They're decorated beautifully, right? They're giving, but there's expectations. It's not a free give, because they mentor really well. Tell me more about this Queen of Coins in what to look for. Death, Emperor, Six of Pentacles which is where this leads. So yeah, this is important, because the Death card is the change, the transformation, It could be about something with this emperor, or it could be about you taking back control of whatever the situation is, understanding it better, taking back control. And because it's the Queen of Pentacles, she is very much, um, she's very, she's successful. She really is. Whether she worked or not, it doesn't matter because she's a success in her home and raising her family, taking care of her home and family. Now, that's the basics. You can use that in any life area. And with the Six of Pentacles, I keep wanting to say coins, pentacles, whatever. Um, I feel like this is looking for the change here that's allowing you to take control. And I feel like look for a situation, or in the situation, an equal give and take here. Make sure that you're able to give, they're able to give. It doesn't go one way or the other. I think that's a really important thing here because that Six of Pentacles also shows up as where this leads. The Knight of Wands is in our unexpected energy. I'm getting travel. I'm getting maybe there's a trip that's going to change something. The Knight of Swords is in the negative, but I feel like it's two different energies. I was saying kind of it might be the same. I don't think so. Tell me about the Knight of Wands and the unexpected. What is this? Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands. The Sun. Ace of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like, yes, there may be some kind of travel coming in. But unexpectedly, there is some energy, fast energy coming in because it's leading to something new with the Ace of Wands. But more importantly, the Sun's right in the middle of that. So there is something coming in that's going to really make you happy. And it feels like it has a lot of energy. So whether the Knight of Wands and Eight of Wands are travel or they're just a lot of movement, could be either or. There's a lot of energy though, because you've got Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. The cool thing though is the Sun is sitting right there. So there is the happiness that's going to be kind of coming in unexpectedly with this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands for some of you absolutely could be a person, but for some of you it's an adventure. Like you take a trip, you go drive somewhere, you do something a little different. The Eight of Wands usually is travel through the air. Like if it's going to be travel, it's going to be usually on a plane. But again, it could be messages as well. The Eight of Wands could be messages. But since it's clarifying the Knight of Wands, I feel like something's definitely coming that's going to really spark something new within yourself. I'm hoping that comes soon, right? The Knight of Swords is in your challenge. The thing about the Knight of Swords is it is fast. So let's see what this is. There could be something that comes in really quickly. And I feel like the reason why it may be a challenge is because it may affect this Knight of Wands. Like it's a different thing. Let's look into the Knight of Swords. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Swords. Wheel, Six of Coins again. That's an important card. Two of Coins. The challenge. I guess the challenge is going to be balancing this stuff out. It's like with the Wheel, if you feel like time's running out, I feel like the energy comes in so quickly that you may need to be careful that you're not getting yourself into a similar situation as in the past. Because when I see the challenge with the Wheel and then the Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, this is where you want to be. You want to be at the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like that this energy may come in awful quick. Now, I feel like if it's two different people like this, I feel like the Knight of Wands could be someone coming in kind of like, wow, this could be a really good new beginning. But the Knight of Swords is an old person coming back in and saying, hey, I'm back. What about me? And it's going to be a challenge to not accept that, right? So the King of Swords, though, is in the strength. I find this really odd. I really do. Because they could be the same energy and they're showing up in both places. So what is the King of Swords in the positive? Tell me more about that. Let's see. Knight of Swords, Sun, Two of Cups. This is someone that makes you happy. Knight of Swords. It's someone that you'll feel very comfortable with. And, I feel like it may be the Knight of Swords growing up, maybe. And not growing up like, like they're a kid, but maybe maturing or realizing something or learning something. But it's definitely someone that's important to you with the Two of Cups there in the Sun. I'm a little off on that, but the Knight of Swords also could be, if these are the same people, which I'm getting the feeling they are, the Knight of Swords could be the challenge because it's not happening as quick as you would like it. Or it happens quickly, but you want more time to put it together. So this all leads to the Six of Pentacles. To me, that's a nice thing normally. There is times where you see the Six of Pentacles and the person's only giving to one person and the other person's just waiting there to get their share. Or it could be about begging, or it could be about being kind of almighty, like I have all of this and I'm giving to these poor people. So there's lots of feelings, but overall I feel like it's the ability to have time and money to share, whether whether it's time or money, or the resources, no matter what those resources are. So what is the Six of Pentacles, please? Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's something definitely that's coming in kind of slowly. And I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles there, it feels very much like you're realizing the success here. The Seven of Swords, I feel like, though, too, because it's the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there is a, look, you took this from me. Now it's my turn to take it back. And this isn't going to be easy, but we can do this. You feel like someone took something from you, or a situation took something from you. And this is about getting that situation back. And then it goes to the King of Cups here. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Page of Cups isn't our advice, so I like that because that's just kind of nice energy. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Strength. Yeah, there could be a trip coming in. Okay, so Knight of Swords, an energy coming in from the past, Six of Cups. And I feel like it's something where you've had to be kind of strong, about. And I feel like, though, there is going to be a feeling, to me, with the King of Cups is a nice person. They care. They're easygoing. But I feel like, too, this could be someone that you feel strongly about. Now, again, it doesn't have to be love, but you do. So, and then I pulled another card to see where this leads, and it's the Chariot, which tells me that, you're definitely moving in the right direction, and I feel like this could be a really good time. The Chariot could also be that travel as well. Like something comes in where you'll be traveling, and all of this stuff kind of comes out here. So let me know what you think. I am going to, okay, so we have the Page of Cups in your advice. I mean, that's just take any offers that are given to you, recognize kindness as it comes in, be kind back, treat the situation with kindness and love. Even if you're feeling a little wonky about it, try to be your best loving self, that part of you, the Page of Cups. And I think that when we look at something with love, it's easier to deal with any situation of that. That's the feeling I'm getting here. And then let's pull anything else we need to know. What time is it? Anything else we need to know today? Six of Cups, Four of Cups, Judgment. There's something that is, Six of Cups is something definitely from the past. It could be gifts from the past. The Four of Cups is that you have your eyes set on something that, you really, really want, which could keep you from looking at other things. But whatever this is, there's going to be a renewal here, a revitalization of a past situation that is important to you, that you've had your eyes set on. And we've talked about the Four of Cups somewhere else in here. So it should be a good day. Overall. So please hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.